Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Pimp My What on Iron Archer Studios. And today we will be customizing or pimping out this Captain America. It was a Marvel Select character. Now this is a pretty old character or a pretty old figure. Let's see if it kind of focuses on really focused on this, guys. Alright, so like I said, this is a Marvel Select figure, and the joints and everything like that, they're not the greatest. I don't know, this is the only Marvel Select figure I have, so I don't know if they've gotten better throughout, eventually, or if they're just still like this. It's a good figure, you know, the sculpting is good, but today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're not going to keep it the red, white, and blue colors. Focus back on me, there we go. We're not going to keep it the red, blue, and white colors. We're going to be, let me just show you everything that it came with. It came with this stand. Let's see if it focuses on that. Alright, and here you guys can see the kind of base for the figure. Says Liberty, Justice for All. Now this, I still don't know if I'm going to be focused on me. Let's go, please. Pretty, please. There we go, we're back. Alright, so I still don't know if I'm going to paint this. I do know that I'm going to paint this or customize this. And then I actually lost his shield, but there's a Marvel Legends that I had, and I'm not using his shield anymore, so we might use this. Alright, so we're gonna get a little close to kind of show you how I want to customize this. I was gonna say bad boy, but right now he really not looking like a bad boy. So I actually already had him posed up in a way where, I mean, he had his old shield, but I already had him posed up and he looked decent, and I glued him to there. This was before I even knew I was gonna start a series on customizing, and when I saw that I had this figure again, I was like, holy shit, I can customize this and make it look, in a sense, better, because, you know, he's standing on something. I really can't do a lot of action things with him, and I had a lot of ideas on how I could pose him on top of here, and I ended up going with something that's not traditional for me. I ended up choosing kind of like a passive stance for the figure. I was thinking a lot of like having his shield. Let's see if I can like do this quickly enough to where I can. Okay, so I was kind of like thinking like having his shield kind of almighty like that, and just, okay, well I need to glue that. But that just, I was like, he's on a stand, like I don't want him. What I really want for this to look is, if this was a real statue, huge, like life-size statue, this was in New York, I want it to look patriotic. I don't want it to look like he's in war. I don't want it to look like he is ready to fight someone, or that he is, I don't know. I just want it to look, I want it to look patriotic, and I want it to feel like this is about Captain America, not what he does or what he is. So for the pose that I ended up going with, I looked up a lot of pictures on like comics and things like that, and just wanted to kind of see how the character actually is. I didn't really want to base him off of the movies or anything like that, because he doesn't look like the movie character, and he, you know, those scales, that suit, those boots, those gloves are not a movie feel, and I don't want that. I want it to look like the original comic. Alright, so I finally got him to just stay without having to glue him or anything like that. The final pose will be like this. The shield will be on the ground. I'm gonna make it look like he's holding onto the shield, just like placing it on the ground. He is gonna be looking kind of to the distance, chest outwards, looking kind of like that. You know, one leg on top of the full thing, and then his back leg, or his right leg over here, to the back. Just, that's kind of what I want him to look like. I would have preferred just the hand in the back, or the left arm, just to be kind of straight back, because like I said, I want it to look a little more patriotic. but unfortunately I only got one set of hands, or one set of gloves, I guess, because that's how it came with. So that's kind of how it has to be. But I'm still happy about it, and I still think it will be a pretty cool project. Now that I really have kind of the final pose for it, now it's just time for me to paint. So I'm gonna be painting it. Kind of the final idea for this is gonna be, I'm gonna be painting it like if it's stone, like if it's concrete, like if it's just, well, stone. Hopefully this turns out good. I have a couple ideas on kind of breaking or chopping off a little bit of the base, because I want to make it look like I said, stone or concrete, because, you know, I don't know. It's a couple ideas. I don't know how to say what I'm thinking. I have an idea in my mind, but I just don't know how to say it, I guess. Alright guys, and this is where we are now. So I put a coat of gray paint on everything for the figure, or for the statue, whatever you want to call it right now. I put a gray paint. I did like two coats of the paint, let it dry off. Then when it was dry, I painted, let's see if it focuses on there. Alright, there we go, now you guys can see. So like I said, I did 2 coats of gray paint, let it dry, and then after that, you guys can see in the back, I have black shoe polish. I painted it with black shoe polish and water, mixed it in, and then painted it. Now, this isn't how it's gonna look. I grabbed a sponge, just a normal old kitchen sponge. I'm going to use water, or get water, dip it in there, and then just start cleaning it off. It's just gonna add a little more detail to the figure, and hopefully it's gonna, I don't want to lift this up because I did this yesterday while I was still recording. I did this yesterday, so this is 100% dry, but I just did this today. I didn't have time yesterday to paint the stand, the shield, and the face mold or sculpt, whatever. So that I just painted right now, but this is ready to get kind of cleaned up and make it look like it has a little more detail. And to be honest, it kind of looks cool like this. I'm not even gonna lie, it looks pretty cool like this, but this isn't what we're going for. But yeah, I mean, this looks pretty cool to me. I'm not gonna lie, like, I like how this looks. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna clean it up, and once everything is cleaned up, you guys can see how it looks. Alright, hey guys, and we are skipping right to the presentation of this figure. As you guys can see, I finished this figure. I am done, completely done with everything of this figure. I had a little bit of trouble with it, and that's why I didn't fully show what really, like, everything I did, and I am sorry about that. I know I kind of said I was going to do that, but in this video, like I said, I had a lot of trouble, and I ended up figuring it out, but I figured it out of camera, so I just kind of continued, and so I zoomed out a little bit just so you guys can see the full figure in full scale. And as you guys can see, I kind of got my point across with this figure. I'm pretty proud of it. It's simple. It's not that big of a deal. It's just easygoing, simple Captain America statue. And you know, that obviously wasn't filmed because that won't be shown. The back isn't supposed to be the best, but I did it, I mean, just because, like, I don't know why I did the back, but like, obviously I'm not going to show the back. What I mainly want to show is either like pose it like that, or pose it like that. How I want it to look like if this was in New York. That is how it would be. For my first custom figure that I did all by myself, I am proud of, like I said, how it turned out. I did kind of look up a couple of things. I looked up how to make kind of a concrete effect. Obviously this isn't made out of concrete, or if this was real life, this wouldn't be made out of concrete. It would be more made out of stone and stone. So guys, so manually I'm going to be moving this up and down. If the camera is now a little shaky, or if the up and down are a little shaky, that is why, because I'm manually doing it. So just going from down to up,
here we have, like I said, this is the base of it, and I liked how it turned out, the moss of it. I like it. Like I said, I added the little scratches into the plastic part of it and then painted it. The Liberty, Justice for All, and everything below it, it's still clear. You guys can still see the little detail in there. So that turned out good. Then moving on into the, that's what I was talking about, a little rough. Moving on into the, okay, I let it go, my bad. Moving up, we have, I mean, obviously the waist down, but the shield, I had to very much, that was a very painful thing to do. I had to glue it from the back, glue it to the hand. I had to do a lot of things, and it was a big pain, but it ended up looking good, semi-decent, and that's what I am proud of. So I'm glad that it turned out decent enough. Moving on into the chest, you guys, not that much detail. It's obviously the same sculpt that the Marvel Select figure had. Nothing different, nothing else. Just more how I posed it. That's how I posed it. If you guys do this yourself, you guys can pose it however you want, obviously. The hand is kind of like in a fist because I don't have multiple hands, so the hand's kind of in a fist. Then if we look at the, we focused. Then if we look at the head, obviously still the same head sculpt, and you guys can see that the A is still defined in there. Let's see if we can move the figure a little bit. You guys can see that the A is still defined. I did lose a little bit of the detail in that case. Other than that though, I believe this is pretty identifiable as Captain America. I like, in my opinion, I feel like you could see this in New York, and like I said earlier, when I pose it, I don't even have to have the base looking forward. I could just have Captain America looking forward, because that still looks visible and you can still see a little bit of the detail. And going up, you guys see a clear view of Captain America, so it doesn't have to purely be the stand center. Obviously, I don't know, it kind of depends on how I do things, but I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna leave it like that, so Captain America is looking at us, the base like that, and that's it. So that's how it ended up looking. You guys can still see a little bit of the white batches, like batches, and the black batches on the shield and the legs. That was fine. I wasn't too upset about that. I'm happy how it turned out, like I said. So without further ado, guys, we're gonna go on to the cinematic, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this figure. It's not the craziest figure, I understand that, but it's something, and it gave us, in my opinion, a really cool new custom figure to the set.
Día que me falte tu piel, ¿qué será? ¿Qué será de mí? No seas parte de mi amanecer. ¿Qué será? ¿Qué será de mí? Y por todo yo brindo, desde lo feo hasta lo lindo. Tú eres una prueba que el mundo a mí nunca me brindó. Quería casarme, yo tan loco en ilusionarme, creyendo en tus besos y tus caricias. La verdad no fue el culpable. Ay, todo tiene un propósito y dejarme será solo uno más. Siempre a medias no he logrado encontrar mi otra mitad. El tiempo dirá, el tiempo dirá.
Alright, hey guys, so I forgot to film an outro, and now I'm just really quick doing one. That's why the camera's all shaky and shit. So yeah, really quick, just an outro. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. My family is screaming out there, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this. The custom is right there. If you guys enjoy these custom videos, these episodes of Pimp My What? I know there's only 2, but if you guys have enjoyed these 2 past episodes, let me know so I can keep doing it and like focus on that. Like, no matter what, I'm gonna keep doing the episodes of Pimp My What, because I actually enjoy customizing these figures and stuff like that. You know, soon I'll customize shoes, but I have to kind of buy them. and then I have a skateboard to customize. I have a lot of things that I like, they're in my head, so I'm ready to customize them. But like now it's just more of like, if you guys really want to see them, I'll try and bust through them like a lot more. So yeah, like I said, that's it for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully you guys enjoyed how that turned out. I have a couple of videos soon. Today is August 22nd, so I don't know, or not 22nd, 20th. So I don't know if this is gonna go up today or tomorrow. But I have videos. I got videos ready. I have a vlog that's all filmed, and I just have to edit it. So stay on the lookout for that, because that's probably gonna be the next episode. And then yesterday was my birthday, so August 19th was my birthday, and I have a haul video to show you guys. I have some pretty cool stuff that I got. So stay on the lookout for those two. And obviously I don't know if you guys seen it, but I've been streaming on YouTube. I streamed Fall Guys. I streamed I think I just streamed Fall Guys, never mind. So yeah, stay on the lookout for that, guys. Like I said, we're coming back, and we're coming back stronger than ever. Content isn't gonna stop. So let's keep the channel going up. Anyways, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, subscribe, and if you guys are interested in helping the channel and, you know, helping a creator out, share the video, share the channel, because bro, let's get it, like let's get it up. You know, I'm at 221 subscribers. Let's make this what I see it as, and